Saudi Arabia has a reputation of a country that doesn't have much to offer. Apart from deserts, it's thought that there's nothing much else to see here. You'd be surprised Saudi Arabia hosted over 106 million tourists last year, and every year 7 million pilgrims make their way to Mecca, the holiest site in Islam. If you're new here, we're Nadia, Irfan and Zakaria, and we've been traveling the world since March 2021. And today we're going to explore the city of Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, a destination like no other, with history dating back thousands of years to luxurious malls and yacht clubs for the rich and elite. This place has something for everyone. And by the end of this video, you'll know if Jeddah is a place you should visit too. If you missed last week's video, we climbed in the blistering heat to the cave where the Quran was revealed. So go check that out. But coming up, we'll show you a side of Saudi Arabia you will have never seen before. So our first stop here is in the old town of Jeddah, and this dates back 1400 years. And since the oil boom over the last 50 to 60 years here in Saudi, people have actually moved out of the old town to different areas.
And after years of neglect, the Saudi government are spending around £14 million on restoration works. And you can see that here, it's quite evident there's so much construction work going on at the minute. A little tour inside a very old building. These buildings are around 1400 years old. As old as Islam, really,
yeah.
Isn't it? This lovely man is letting us in and having a look around his house. We can go in. So beautiful. This must be one of the oldest living houses. Obviously, they've got a bit of a language barrier here, but I think I'm getting a bit of a gist of this might be the only remaining house here. The rest are getting restored. So they must have been sold to the government, but maybe he stood his ground.
Yeah,
you know, like
exactly.
You get them, don't you? Like on the motorway, you get the odd house.
You might be someone in charge of like restoring this place.
Oh,
okay.
And it's you here sleeping.
كبير عمي هذا ولد حقه.
Very cool inside here. You can't feel the heat from the outside. There's no fan on, no aircon on. It's really nice.
Yeah, still nice, isn't it?
Okay, I think we kind of getting the gist of what he's saying.
هذا بلدية هذا كده زي كده كله منطقة كلها.
So what we've got here is the map of Old Balad, and he was just pointing to all the places that are under restoration that are basically not living anymore, I think.
Alright people, we've made it to La Familia. I think that's how you pronounce it. So we've just come for a spot of breakfast. It's got some French toast. It looks absolutely epic. I cannot wait to show you guys. It's proper cool, it's proper vibey in here. I really like it. I don't think I've ever experienced a place like this so far yet in Saudi Arabia. It's really nice. It's got really nice stone, kind of cobble walls. It's got like these European style French gates, windows. You've got plates on the walls. It's just really nice, and the music, very European-y. Try to tell me this does not look epic. Let's see if it tastes epic. I'm gonna go just for the bread first. Wow, that's tedious. So let's try the blueberries and the strawberries. It's got like these little cornflake bits on it too.
Gives it that crunch in it.
Wow, that is one of the best French toast I've ever had.
Eggs Benedict is all about the runny eggs, and let's see. Oh, look at that.
Lovely.
Perfect. And I'm just gonna go straight in.
Is it good?
Beef bacon, good. I'm glad you found this place because it is really, really good food. A lot of the good restaurants around here are geared towards the luxurious market. For example, that breakfast just cost us £29. You know, we had 2 small French toasts, a couple of coffees, and the eggs Benedict. In my opinion, that's very, very pricey, but it was delicious. You paid for the ambiance and the nice decor as well. But yeah, worth checking out.
So we got here late last night. We checked into our Airbnb, and one of the first things we did was, of course, we had to go get something to eat. We went to one of the most top-rated restaurants called Lebanese restaurants here in Jeddah.
We've had quite a few fattoush salads here in Saudi, and this has to be one of the better ones, if not the best one that I've had so far.
It is the hottest time of the day. If you are traveling as a family, it's probably not worth going out at this time, so we're going to go back, just relax for a few hours, and then we'll see you in a few hours.
A few moments later.
Guys, we made it back out just after a few hours when the sun is about to set. The weather is a lot cooler. Our Uber's arrived. Let's go.
Right, so we just got dropped off by the taxi. I was expecting a nice little leisurely walk across the promenade, but we've ended up at Jeddah Yacht Club. This place is like screaming luxury. I got yachts here, beautiful promenade. The sun is beautiful and some work going on.
Gosh, we've been staying in the Laamia district. Prior to that, we were staying right by the Corniche, which we should have stayed. On Google it said it was one of the modern areas, so I was like, oh, let's go check that area out. But I'm telling you guys, if you're coming to Jeddah, you need to stay right near the Corniche. You've got so much to do here. It's such a long strip, which will take you hours to walk down. Irfan is not happy.
Yeah, different countries, different rules. Professional cameras, like a mirrorless camera or something, is not allowed. You're not allowed to record any of it. But you can pull out your iPhone and record to your heart's content. So here we go. The rest of this vlog is brought to you by iPhone 13 Pro Max.
I literally had a situation where I actually had a security man snatch my camera out of my hands, like snatch.
Yeah.
You would never get that in the UK or any other countries we've experienced anywhere in Southeast Asia, but that's how brutal they are here when it comes to vlogging on a professional camera.
I'll end up
we don't want to get a fine, but we're just going to enjoy a nice walk here down this beautiful yacht club.
Wow.
The taxi driver was telling us this place is only 2 years old. I was just saying to Irfan, walking around here is probably giving Marbella vibes, where we went to a place called Puerto Buenas. I think that's how you pronounce it.
And that is like the yacht place of Spain, where all the rich people turn up with their yacht.
And it's got that kind of vibe here, very peaceful, right by the water.
Look at the size of that one as well. This is absolutely stunning. This mosque by the sea with the sunset. How amazing can you get?
How was your namaz?
The masjid is very, very beautiful inside. Obviously the cold AC slaps you as soon as you walk inside because it's blasting. As soon as you enter, it's got the Arabian oud smell in there, that lovely beautiful perfume smell, so fresh, and it's just very peaceful. Massive like open room, big chandelier in the middle as you'd expect, it's a smaller one. And the walls have got these like little mosaic pieces of art on there that are really, really beautiful. So yeah, it's definitely worth the mosque checking out if you're in the area.
Oh my god, honestly, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting to turn the corner of the mosque and then you hit with this theme park. It's crazy, it's full of like black lights, photo booths, rides, all sorts. Habibi, are we in Australia or Bali or are we in Jeddah? Look at this surfboard. We've got like really cool flamingos inside as well. I wasn't expecting it, I don't know what I was expecting, but it's so cool, man, honestly. So we're not sure how far this promenade actually goes, but we're just going to give it a good bash and take you along with us. Let's give it 30 minutes and see where we end up.
And as always, you've got massive fans all over the place blowing air. I think he's tired now and he's getting a bit hungry. Yeah, he is. So after having a little walk around here, it is time to get something to eat. So we're going to make our way to a big, massive mall here. We haven't been to many malls here in Jeddah, so I'm thinking it's going to be huge. Called the Red Sea Mall. Let's grab an Uber and go there.
You could either walk 45 minutes up the promenade, which we didn't want to risk in case it takes us about an hour with Zakaria, or you can get yourself an Uber. So we've got an Uber coming here, hopefully in the next 3 minutes to pick us up from this beautiful promenade. And guess where we're going? It begins with the N, our favourite restaurant in the whole world. And we always find one anywhere we go. And if you're listening, give us a black card. Cheers.
Wow, this is Jeddah's biggest mall, and I have to say it's humongous. It looks impressive from the outside with all its lights and everything from far away. Let's go inside and see what it's all about. So the next section of the vlog is brought to you by iPhone 13 Pro Max. Not sponsored.
Alright people, we've made it into the mall. So we have a big decision to make. We have to eat at Five Guys or we have to eat at Nando's. This is what we do when we can't decide.
Five Guys.
Oh my god, actually secretly why Five Guys. Can't believe I actually said that.
Five Guys it is.
Five Guys, but I'll tell you a secret, we had Nando's yesterday.
So that's why I'm okay with it.
So yeah, that's why we're at with it. The Nando's here is very good, but I do have to say UK is number one. The number two on the list, believe it or not, is actually India. And number three, I think it was on par with like Kuala Lumpur and Singapore.
Yes.
Saudi Arabia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's show you the mall and let's get to Five Guys. I'm so excited for this cheeseburger! Look at your nose, mommy's happy because she's having a cheeseburger! There we have it, guys.
I know, dear. I've gone for the little burger and it's still very heavy.
By the way, guys, what do you rate Irfan's new hairstyle? Let us know in the comments below.
Look at that.
That's a normal size burger.
That's normal. That's a little burger.
Satisfied?
That got demolished, mate.
Alright, rugby people, we are now on the GoPro Hero 11.
Not sponsored again.
We just finished our Five Guys. It was absolutely epic. We're now walking around the mall, and I've got to say, this mall is pretty cool. We are on the hunt now for some dessert, but I can see a mini theme park ahead of me. It looks really cool. And a restaurant that we've seen before, which is called Mado. We had that in Makkah, and it was very tasty, but very expensive.
Pricey as well. Very.
How much is the dessert, Irfan?
Like 30 quid each.
30 quid each for a dessert, but the dessert was on fire. 60 riyal for a game, for a plate.
Wow, £4 for a single game.
Wow. You've got like a mini kids theme park in here, so cute. Alright.
We've got some chocolate cake, we've got a cookie on the side as well, just for fun. And some nice, lovely live folks to eat with.
So if you haven't guessed by now, best thing to do in Saudi Arabia is just eat until your heart's content. And that's exactly what we're planning on doing, isn't it?
So after a day in Jeddah and a lovely din, we are ending the vlog here because that is our Saudi Arabian adventures come to an end.
Don't look at me because I look like a right state, but we did something really spontaneous today and we booked a flight back home. We're going home, we're going, we are going home.
So with that in mind, we hope you enjoyed this video. There is quite a lot to do in Jeddah, so much more than what you can explore in one day. We're gonna end the vlog here, and Zakaria says follow your visions, and we'll see you in the next one. Say bye. Bye.
Nah. Inside this building. Even the air smells expensive. This is what you call a happy bunny, man.